Hello! In this video, you will listen to a story in beginner level English. Listen carefully several times, repeat it aloud, practice over and over again to improve your speaking. Here we go. The Lost Letter. Chapter 1. The Rainy Morning. It was a cold and rainy morning. Anna woke up early. She looked outside the window. The sky was dark and the streets were wet. She did not like rainy days, but today was special. Anna had a big test at school. She was nervous. She studied all night. "I hope I do well," she whispered. She quickly got ready. She put on her jacket, picked up her school bag, and ran to the bus stop. The wind was strong. It pushed against her as she walked. When she reached the bus stop, she saw her best friend, Emily. "Good morning, Anna," Emily said with a smile. "Good morning, Emily. I am very nervous about the test," Anna said. "Don't worry. You studied a lot. You will do great," Emily said. The bus came. They got on and sat near the window. The bus was full of students. The road was wet, and the bus moved slowly. Anna looked outside. Something caught her eye. A man in a black coat was running. He looked worried. He was holding a small brown envelope. Suddenly, the envelope slipped from his hand. It flew into the air and landed on the wet street. The man did not see it. He kept running. Anna's heart started beating fast. "Emily, that man dropped something," she said. Emily looked outside. "Yes, but we can't help him now. The bus is moving," she said. Anna looked back. The brown envelope was still on the street. She felt something strange. She felt like the envelope was important. Chapter 2. The Mysterious Envelope. At school, Anna tried to focus on the test, but she kept thinking about the envelope. After the test, she told Emily, "I want to go back to that street after school. I want to see if the envelope is still there." Emily laughed. "Anna, you are too curious, but okay, let's go together." After school, they walked back to the place where they saw the envelope. The street was still wet. Cars moved fast, and people walked with umbrellas. Anna looked around. Her heart jumped. The brown envelope was still there. It was wet, but it was not open. She picked it up. Her fingers felt cold. She looked at Emily. "What should we do?" she asked. Emily sighed. "Maybe we should open it." Anna shook her head. "No, it is not ours. It belongs to the man. We should find him." "But we don't know him," Emily said. Anna looked at the envelope. There was a name on it. It said, "To Mr. Daniel Harris." "Who is Mr. Daniel Harris?" Anna asked. Chapter 3. The Search for Mr. Harris. Anna and Emily decided to find Mr. Harris. They walked around and asked people. "Excuse me, do you know Mr. Daniel Harris?" they asked an old woman. "No, sorry," the woman said. They asked a shopkeeper. "Sorry, I don't know him," he said. They did not give up. After some time, they found a small cafe. They went inside. The cafe was warm, and the smell of coffee filled the air. Anna asked the man at the counter, "Do you know Mr. Daniel Harris?" The man thought for a moment. Then he nodded. "Yes, Mr. Harris is my neighbor. He lives in the red house on Green Street." Anna and Emily looked at each other. They finally had a clue. Chapter 4. The Red House on Green Street. Anna and Emily walked to Green Street. The red house was small and old. The windows were closed. Anna knocked on the door. No one answered. She knocked again. After a few moments, the door opened. An old man with white hair and tired eyes stood there. "Hello, can I help you?" he asked. Anna held out the envelope. "Are you Mr. Daniel Harris?" she asked. The man's eyes widened. He quickly took the envelope. His hands were shaking. Where did you find this?" he asked. Anna told him the story. The man listened carefully. When she finished, he looked at the envelope for a long time. Then he slowly opened it. Inside there was an old letter. The paper was yellow. The ink was faded. The man read it. Tears filled his eyes. Chapter 5. A Letter from the Past. The old man took a deep breath. "This letter is from my wife," he said. Anna and Emily looked at each other. "My wife, Sarah, wrote this letter 40 years ago," he continued. "She gave it to a friend, but the friend never gave it to me. Today, someone must have found it and was bringing it to me." "What does it say?" Emily asked softly. The old man smiled a little. "It says she always loved me. It says she wanted to see me again, but she passed away many years ago." Anna felt a lump in her throat. She did not know what to say. Mr. Harris wiped his eyes. "Thank you for bringing this to me. It means a lot." Anna and Emily nodded. They felt warm inside. They knew they had done something good. Chapter 6. A Lesson to Remember. As Anna and Emily walked home, the rain had stopped. The sun was shining again. "That was amazing," Emily said. "Yes," Anna said. "Sometimes small things can be very important." Emily smiled. "And sometimes we need to follow our hearts." Anna looked up at the sky. She knew she would always remember this day, the day she found a lost letter and helped a man find a piece of his past. Conclusion: a story that stays forever. Life is full of surprises. Sometimes small moments can change someone's life. Anna and Emily thought they were just going to school that day, but they became part of something special. This story teaches us that kindness matters. Helping others is important. Even when something seems small, it can mean everything to someone else. Mr. Harris got to read a message from his wife, even after so many years. Anna and Emily learned that life is full of mystery, love, and connections. And maybe, somewhere in the world, another letter is waiting to be found. Another story is waiting to be told. Because life is full of drama, full of emotions, and full of magic.
That is enough for this time. But make sure you practice enough. Take care of yourself. And do not forget to subscribe to the channel and recommend it to your friends who are learning English. See you soon.